Hi, in this video we are going to see all the shortcut key with the Ctrl Shift combination of A to Z keys. Okay, let me open my workbook. So I have write down all this, like I have put Ctrl plus Shift plus the key. So from A to E there is no shortcut as of now available, but Ctrl Shift F if we press we will be getting format cell. Ctrl Shift F, and we are getting one more advantage of this Ctrl Shift F is what is the advantage. If I increase the size of this F or any text, and if I click on the Ctrl Shift F, if you see I am getting the exactly same size what is a regular or bold, and what is the font style. So let me put it to bold italic, and yeah, let it be here. And if I press again Ctrl F, if you see it become bold italic and Calibri, and what is the size. If I again change it to the regular, if I'm pressing another regular, I just put format, paste format, I'm putting on the regular. If I again push Ctrl Shift F, and if you observe that regular text Calibri is the this thing, and then size is 11. So if you want to if you got one file where you want to understand what font style that person has used, so same way we can use that. It will be very easy to do. And then Ctrl Shift G, it will give a summary of workbook. So Ctrl Shift G, see what are the things are there, like number of seat, how many seats are there, cells in the, and this current seat, what is the, where you are, where is your cursor, sorry, like end of the seat, what is the end of the shift cell is O63 is the end of the shift. Cells with the data, how many cells having data, table, how many tables are there, how many formulas is there, how many notes are there, and then entire workbook. So first is the current seat where I am active. If I go and click here and press Ctrl Shift G, if you see now it is giving the summary of this seat. Then if I click here and go Ctrl Shift G, now it is saying that how many seats are available, how many seats cells having data on this seat, how many tables are there, how many PO charts are there, formulas is there, charts are there, and is there any external connections. So basically it will give the a overview summary of the workbook where we are working. If I want to find out how many seats are there, no, in this, like, I don't have to go and count, just quickly put Ctrl Shift G and you will getting the this data. Now if you are on the any table range where you want to apply the filter, so you have to select and click on the filter, right? So the same thing we can do with the keyboard shortcut Ctrl Shift L. Ctrl Shift L, you will be getting this filter option. And the same way, if you don't want this icon, you want to remove it, just Ctrl Shift L again, it will go away. Now another shortcut we have, select with the okay, if on this sheet what are the cells we have comments, right? Comments are there. So I want to select that, Ctrl Shift O. If you see all the cell got wherever we have comments, it got selected. Here we have, so 5 cells, I think we have 5 cells, 1 2 3 5 cells having comment, and all got selected. If you want to do some color change on this, we can do that. If I want to do the underline, we can do bold, like something you want to do, we can do that one. So Ctrl Shift O is the shortcut for the showing all the cells, selecting all the cells which are having comments. Then Ctrl Shift, again it is a Ctrl Shift P. If I press, I am getting the same dialog box whatever I was getting from the Ctrl Shift F. So the same way we can change what is the font, what is the, where it is bold, italic, regular, or what is the size of that. All these things we can see. Now for Q, R, E, S, T, there is no shortcut available as of now. Ctrl Shift U, increase the size of the formula bar. So as of now, if you see this formula bar having one line, and the manually we can click on here and we can get this one. But if in the case we want do the same by keyboard shortcut Ctrl Shift U, if you observe the size got increased. Again I will press Ctrl Shift U, it will go to the back to the normal. So when we need extra spaces, like in that time we can use this shortcut. And for U to Z there is no shortcut available, Ctrl Shift. So I will move into next. Now we have Ctrl Shift. Now we have Ctrl Shift plus 1 to 9, 0 to 9 actually, and then some these keys, special plus, minus, and tilde key. So Ctrl Shift plus Shift plus 1 if you press, so it will change any text is written, it will change to the number format. As of now, if you see, I am it is in journal format. If I press Ctrl Shift 1, it changed to the number format, and now you can see here is a number. Again I am changing back to the to change to the journal format, we can press tilde key, Ctrl Shift tilde key, and it will change to the normal key. Now next is a our date time format. If I want to change this to the time format, what I can do, Ctrl Shift 2, it will change to the time format. Again I want to journal shift, I can go Ctrl Shift tilde key. Then next is Ctrl Shift 3, where we can change anything on the date format. So Ctrl Shift 3, it will change to the date format. Then Ctrl Shift again, it back to the journal shift and journal format. Then Ctrl Shift 4 is for the currency. If I change, change to the currency format. Ctrl Shift 6 for the scientific exponent formats, scientific format we can say. Then from 1 to 6 it is just changing the format and having this. Then after the from the 7 to 8, it is like selecting current region or applying border. So let me select this one, partially I will select up to the here, and press Ctrl Shift 7, Ctrl Shift 7, and if I come out from this, if you see, the border got applied. So Ctrl Shift 7 is for the border. Ctrl Shift 8 for the selecting current region. So this call current region for this cell. If anywhere I am for this, it is entire thing is current region. For this entire thing, this one is called current region. If I press anywhere here and I press Ctrl Shift 8, the entire region will get select. If I click on here Ctrl Shift 8, entire data will get select. If I press here Ctrl Shift 8, entire that region will get selected. Now Ctrl Shift 9, like there won't be any unhide row. Ctrl Shift 9. So if I click on the Ctrl Shift 9, so firstly I have to hide this rows. So I'll select this and press on the hide. Now if I want to unhide, Ctrl Shift 9, and the row will be get unhided. So Ctrl Shift 9, unhide that. Now border, no border. If I select this here, I have applied the border. If I don't want to have border, Ctrl Shift 0, and border should get removed. Ctrl Shift 0. No, it is not getting moved. I think this formula is not working. Okay, so let me, I think just a minute. Actually it's Ctrl Shift not 0, actually minus. For this we have, so Ctrl Shift minus to remove the borders. Ctrl Shift minus key, and it will change to the border will get removed. Now already we see if any number is there, we see in the different formats. Say for example $sign in the currency format. So if I want to change to the normal, just Ctrl Shift tilde key and it will be worked. Now Ctrl Shift semicolon anywhere. If my cursor is there, if I click Ctrl Shift semicolon, what is the current time, it will get added. Ctrl Shift, and the current time will get, what is your system time, it will get added. So for Ctrl Shift plus there is no shortcut, and for border, no border apply, we can do that one. Control minus. Now we have Ctrl Shift and like insert, delete, home key, right? All these keys we have. So for insert, delete, there is no key. So Ctrl Shift Home, if I press, so the where my cursor is there, till the first cell of the sheet, it will get selected. So if I click here, Ctrl Shift Home, it will entire thing, if you see, from till A1 cell it got selected. Wherever my cursor is there, left side and up, so entire thing will be get selected till home. Now if I Ctrl Shift End I press, so from there where my cursor is there till end of the sheet, it will get selected. So it got selected. If you see O63, if I press Ctrl Shift G, you see end of sheet till O63 is the end of the sheet where I have data. If I write something here in this, and even I remove this, right? If I remove it, okay, something I keep somewhere. Now if I press Ctrl G, you see that, sorry, I have to type. Now Ctrl Shift G, if I press, if you see, it got changed to the O67. Now if I press here somewhere and press Ctrl Shift End, you observe that data got selected till here. Now Ctrl Shift Page Up, it will be moving to previous sheet, plus it will be selected. If you observe, it has selected this one also selected. If I Ctrl Shift Page Up, previous sheet, Ctrl Shift Page Down, it will select the next sheet. So if I click on here, where Ctrl Shift, sorry, this one, so Ctrl Shift move to the previous sheet, plus select, also select it. Ctrl Shift Down, it will go to the next sheet, and also it will be selecting. Then we have Ctrl Shift Left. So Ctrl Shift Left key, from this region till end, whatever if I select, I have on here, if I Ctrl Shift End, if I press Ctrl Shift Left arrow, what happens, entire regions left, this rows will be get selected till here. If I here Ctrl Shift Left, it will get selected till here. Now similar way, Ctrl Shift Right, if I click Ctrl Shift Right, so entire cell till the blank is observed, it will get selected. So for example, I type something here and here, and then here also, and here something here. So now if I'm on here, if I press Ctrl Shift right side, right arrow, you just see that till the it find the blank space, it got selected. And the similar way here, if you see, if I press Ctrl Shift left arrow, and entire thing will get selected. If I remove this one too and press here Ctrl Shift Down, you just see that till the blank space is found, it will be get selected. Now we have up and down. The similar way, if I type something here, right, if I press Ctrl Shift Down, till Ctrl Shift Down till end where the blank space is there, entire cell get selected. If I'm clicking here, I'm pressing here, see, till end, whatever the where till we find the blank space, it gets selected. If I'm here and pressing Ctrl Shift Down, it will be selecting up to the down. If I'm selecting up, it will get similar way, it will get selected to upside. Shift control basically on the direction arrows used to the select the information, select the data. Now Ctrl Shift Space. So if I select this one and Ctrl Shift Space, so what are the region, entire region will get selected. Then Ctrl Shift Tab, Ctrl Shift Tab. Sorry, there is no shortcut for the Ctrl Shift Tab. There is Control for the Control Tab. There is a shortcut. Sorry, there is no key. Like I have to actually to switch between the workbooks, right? We have to have the multiple books. So Ctrl Shift Tab. It is moving to the between. Like if you see, as of now, the tutorial is the workbook. Move to book 6, 5, it is moving, right? If I have open multiple workbook, and that time it is used to the switch between the workbook. Then backspace, shift control backspace, there is no key, and shift control enter stay on the same cell if I am edit mode. So say for example, if I am edit on something I am writing, if I hit enter, it is moving down, right? It is getting unselected and moving to the right. So again I am typing, again if I click, it keep on going. But what if I want to be remain on the same cell after entering? Shift control enter, if you press, it will be remain on the same cell. So hope you have liked this video, and we have covered all the shortcut key, which is the combination of Ctrl Shift and special keys and the number key and the letters A to Z. Thank you so much.